the Indian Silver Conference at Jaipur, and I would like to introduce CEO of Sequel Logistics, who is Mr. Rajesh Neelakanta. Hello sir, welcome to the Indian Silver Conference.
Good morning, Pratik.
Good morning,
Yes.
sir. Congratulations for being an LBMA accredited logistic partner.
Thank you very much.
Can you just tell me what value addition and business opportunity does this provide to your organization?
As everyone knows in the bullion world, LBMA is the prima donna, is the gold standard in terms of practices, be it on the mining side, refining side, or support services like logistics. And getting an accreditation as an affiliate member of LBMA has been a matter of honor for Sequel. What this brings to the industry is it increases the trust level of the industry with Sequel many notches. LBMA certification signifies that an organization is compliant in every aspect of its business operations. It is compliant in terms of the law of the land where it operates. It also has the best practices both in terms of resources, as in people, and the usage of those resources. In the sense, it gives our customers the same confidence that most of our customers practice themselves, who also, being LBMA members, value the right of opportunity for every class of people, be it in terms of gender equality, be it in terms of business practices in a compliant manner, etc. So we believe this accreditation for Sequel will help increase the image and value systems of the Indian bullion businesses as well.
In context with the silver jewelry and the industrial applications, which is mostly of MSME, the requirement varies from 1 kg to 5 kg bars. How efficient is your distribution channel for these particular sectors?
Wow, that's an interesting question. Sequel has been in the Indian precious cargo logistics business for over 19 years now. And over this period of time, what started small with a one office business today is spread over to about 80 offices across India. 80 offices in about close to 60 locations. So that's the geographical spread. But in terms of reach, it is much wider. We cater to almost over 10,000 pin codes. One looks at the distribution network. The MSME segments are reaching out now to most. That's the new India that we are talking of, with 65% of businesses in India being in the MSME segment. And especially in our industry, most of them are still growing. And we are able to walk step in step with them and reach out to all parts of India. Our focus, even now as we speak, is now the tier 3, tier 4 cities, because that's the new India as we are all talking about. So yeah, the trade has an extensive network with Sequel.
How do you increase the supply chain industry, particularly in India, sir?
One of the biggest influencers for supply chain industry in India has been the way businesses operate in the Western world or in the developed world. I believe that it would be a misnomer if we continue to call India a developing country. We too have attained rightfully in the higher strata of business in terms of world, because we are one of the biggest consuming markets. Having said that, supply chain efficiency always comes with the practices that a supply chain or a logistics provider. In this perspective, I can only refer to what business we are into, and that is providing logistics services, which is a very core and integral part of supply chain overall. So the best practices that we engage, be it in terms of our technology, be it in terms of our resource, be it in terms of the safety and security aspects of running our business. So these are top-notch, comparable to any other logistics organization in this sphere globally. So that itself brings in a huge element of supply chain efficiency for the Indian bullion industry. Going forward to, with our accreditation of LBMA, we are a certified member of Responsible Jewelry Council, which also talks of responsible sourcing of our resources, be it people, be it material, be it equipment, etc. So these go, and we are an ISO certified company as well. So given these stringent certification requirements that we have to adhere to, helps us inbuild a lot of efficiencies for the benefit of the trade. And being in this industry and being a market leader of sorts in today's Indian bullion industry and precious cargo industry, we bring in an inherent strength to the trade in terms of building their own efficiencies through our services.
Can you brief us about the CSR initiatives held at Sequel Logistics?
Oh yeah, it would be interesting for you to note that Sequel Foundation, a private in-house body which does a lot of CSR activities, as one would know that charity begins at home, we initiated our own CSR programs through education. So currently we have almost about 368 employees of SQL, direct employees as well as the outsourced group of employees, children being sponsored for their education, and we look at educating them at least up to the level of standard 10, from where depends upon merit, depends upon need, we are willing to support their education further. So this is only to alleviate the fear of people losing out on opportunities for education for want of funding. So that's an initiative that we have strongly taken upon ourselves. And again, to the society at large, we believe that being in the logistics industry, we are perhaps unwittingly contributing to a bit of pollution in terms of the usage of our vehicles which run on fossil fuels. Unfortunately, there's no better technology for the kind of business we are into. We are also getting on embarking upon a program of afforestation. We would definitely want to give back as much as possible to the society through our small initiatives. So I guess mankind knows that you can't start running from the moment you would go. So we have started taking our baby steps towards that, and hope it would be leading us to a successful venture endeavor in that.
Would you just tell me a little bit about feedback about this conference and how you liked it?
Because this conference has been interesting. It's just started yesterday and more to come today. So I'm sure it would be enriching for everybody.
I hope we have exceeded your expectations.
As of now, yes, I would say that. Thank you.